2, 1, 2. Alright then, boy, welcome along. I am Let 'em Come In It, and I'm going to be playing through a little bit of Open RCT2 today. Custom scenarios from Mayan or Mayan. I'm not particularly sure how to pronounce your name. Sorry about that. It's a Reddit name. But all the description down below will have the scenarios to download basically. So let me just link up the stream here. And while we do that, you may have the lovely dulcet tones of the Open RCT. This was RCT2 actually featuring that. So let's just pick this up here. And here. I'm going to change the volume a little bit on this because it always comes out a lot louder on my PC. RCT2 and Open RCT. So I have to kind of change that a little bit. I've only just briefly looked over I haven't gone through all the levels. I had a quick little look to see what was in there. And it's looking good there. They're looking really cool these scenarios as well. I like that there's a coaster building scenario in there as well. So that's always good to have. I don't think there was any scenarios in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 that actually did any coaster building. It was just RC2, the expansion packs, the first ones, loopy landscapes, and added attractions that did that. So that was good. And I'm going to be joining you through the magic of the laptop on chat again. So I can see you, but I won't be typing too much loud. So, I think without further ado, let's get into this. Now, I don't want to load, what am I doing? He also has a roll as well, for all his parks in the background, but I didn't load that up. I should have done that, but I didn't. Maybe I'll do that next time, so I'll show them in the background and I'm linking streams, etc. So, I've got a lot of other parks downloaded. I haven't played Roller Coaster Tycoon for quite a long time. I set up a thing where I was building ghost trains for some odd reason. I decided to build custom ghost trains for every scenario, every themed item. So every theme I build a ghost train for it. Just because I fancied doing it really. You might have seen that on Reddit. But now I'm going to be going through and doing a little bit of the playthrough the parks. Like I said, I haven't actually played any scenarios for a good few years, so it's going to be getting back used to it. Hurricane Hills, this is the first one. And I actually made the title card and I missed out the E because I can't spell. So I changed that again and now it's back on. It's now back to the correct name for it. So, let's have a look what we got going on here. This is quite quiet. I think I changed the volume earlier. Is this? Yes, this is a park where I think it is, let me just check if it's admission or ride ticket. Yeah, it's just admission on the door. So I'm going to crank this up. Oh, how much can I get away with? People, or what I do usually is wait to see when the first person turns away. So let's try 60 quid. People, I think that's reasonable to enter a theme park, 60 quid. What about 61? 61, you'll pay that. 62. Up, have the first person turn away. So, second person turn away. £60 seems to be the golden number for the people. So we're not gonna crank it up any higher than that. Let's see. I've made this a little bit too quiet now, I think. So let's. Where's my volume here? Yeah, Open RCT is a really good program to get hold of if you've got the original game. It's just loads of extra added features and things. You can play around with the game. Well, let's just get these levels right. I think that's about right, that's nice. So, let's have a look at this scenario, shall we? You can check out Open RCT yourself, you can just type that in and have a look. So, this is what we've got. There's a nice little steel twisted, is that? Or is it a stand-up steel? I think it's a stand-up still. Let me see. It's stand-up steel coaster. I think it's stand-up steel coaster. Yes. That's nice. This is obviously Hurricane. What is named after? It's got a lovely little loop back there. Comes back round. The aesthetics of this is quite pleasing to the eye. comes underground by the looks of things, comes out, does the half loop, corkscrew out, and back into the station. Comes in a little bit quick into the station, but let's just hope it doesn't get any vehicle malfunction or ride brake failures rather. But this is a nice coaster. Shame I can't charge people £8, £10 to go on it, but it's good. It's a nice little coaster. Two carriages. What I usually do with these kind of rides is what I do with these scenarios is if you've only got the door money, I usually put in any rides that I can get away with it. I have that banked helix kind of curve as well there. Usually put in some on-ride photos because you can crank up the money for that, but I can't put it underground and there doesn't seem much room to build that there. So we'll leave that as it is. Little carousel, grand carousel, that's nice. Is he named? Yeah, he's gone to the effort of naming all the amenities as well. I like that. Chips. And toilets, not just toilet one. And because I'm a monster, I charge people 20p for these, you know. I'm a tycoon after all, a businessman, a man of hard cash. So 20p, sometimes even more if I'm feeling particularly mean. Sun wheel, I thought that was called steel wheel for a second. Nice. Bump boats, I haven't seen bump boats for yards in this game. That's nice, I like that. And what do we got? Blue Peril. That's nice. So, what have I got to do? An already decent park, there's plenty of room for expansion, made by mine. So you've released 1,300 guests at the end of October year 3, park rating 600. Okay, seems like a fairly small park. Let's go and see what else is over here. Oh, that's nice addition. Seems like a fairly small park, not a tiny park, but I like a bit of room. I like the aesthetics of this park. I like all the little trees and the green lamps. I've never used them in. I don't think there's many parks I've used them in, but that's cool. That's a cool addition. I like that. It's nice to see someone using them. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of room here. And I'm also just going to make sure. I'm just going to save it quickly. Yeah, Hurricane Helix, there we go. I don't have the autosave on. The autosave seems to mess up my computer for some reason. And it sometimes stalls out the game. So I'm not going to have that on. Handyman, one of them got one mechanic, that's cool. And let's get on with it, let's get building. I think I'm going to use, and you know what, actually I'm going to see if I can buy any land first of all. Also going to put in a disclaimer now, my spelling is atrocious, so there'll be a lot of messing around and getting things wrong when it comes to spelling. But my imagination is all there, so they say. So that will be okay, you'll be able to come up with names, but spelling them is a different matter, as you can tell. I misspelled Hurricane as well. Oh, construction rights. Can't buy construction rights, and I can't buy the land. That's okay. We'll just have to build underground. So, welcome along, anyone who's joining in the stream. If there's anything that you spot that you want to write out there for any ride names, do let me know. Any suggestions for naming anything in the park? I'm going to enable Twitch integration. I don't know if that'll make much difference. I think that allows you to have your stream followers, name them as guests in the park and stuff. Where is the extra options? I'll just go into that quickly. The park is going to fill up a little bit because we've got these rides going, it's small influx of people coming in. So I'm just going to mess around in the options. Yes, look, it's got its own little Twitch thing over here, so you can mess around with that to your heart's content. So let's see what we've actually got to build with. Lots of nice gentle rides. There's also quite a few, what I used to try and do was, if I had a decent ride I'd built, I'd save it in here and use it for other land, but it doesn't seem to be too much room here, so I'm going to try not to do that. And use all the small floor plan rides. Build a tiny little maze, spiral slides, observation tower. You know, someone was telling me a trick where you could build like a 1x1 square of maze and people just seem to go crazy for 1x1 square. mazes. So I might try that out later just for a laugh. What roller coaster you got? Wooden coaster. Is that going to include the wooden twisted now? That's in open RCT. It's all in one, isn't it, I think? Yes. Tiny wooden wild mine. That's good. I'm probably going to build that in a minute. Wooden wild mouse, wooden wild mine. Cool. They're two separate rides, even though they're the same thing, just different carriages. Junior roller coaster. That's one of my favourite roller coasters building. You can build them really compact. Mine train. Might have enough room to build that underground. That would be a nice ride for underground. Oh, it's just a twister roller coaster. I thought it was a standing steel twister. Maybe he's got standing steel seats. Nope, it just seems to be sit down. Just looks a bit like standing. And motorbike and steeplechase. Twister. It's got a log flume. That's nice. Might build that there by the pond. And more boats. Etc. Etc. So, you know what? Let's turn around. How am I park guests? Are they grumpy? They're not that grumpy. What are the people in the park like? Oh, bloody hell. Guest 449 is pretty pissed off. He's hungry. Why don't you just go and have something to eat then, you moron? Let's open up. I usually like to have real guests' names. I don't know if that's going to come up. I can't remember where that is. You know what? I'm going to start building because I don't have enough time to mess around. Let's get going. I think I'm going to build a mine ride over here. And I usually like keeping the aesthetic of the park looking, you know, kind of realistic. But since it's a little bit pushed for size, and it's not that unrealistic to have this underneath, I'm going to build two of these back-to-back kind of racing coasters, have them zoom down this hill, come up, come round, and kind of quite small, quite compact, but I'm going to build it over there. So let's see, and I'll have the ride entrance over here, maybe, I think will come out. So, let's... Now, I've got to try and remember Z. Yes, Z is that. And we'll build it up here. Just kind of, it'll cover it nicely. It'll be like a bit like having a ride on a pier or something like that, you know. So then I can build that there. That will come down there nicely to meet there. And I'll try and get that to come down there nicely as well. Since it's not a scenario where you can get cash from the rides, I'm not going to bother building a really long platform. It's just going to be kind of long enough. Now, let's see. Will this be too extreme if I go up one and down? You could probably get away with just going down, but I'm going to do this and then dip back up and dip back down and come around there. That's what I'm going to do. Leave it down there because I also want to try and get a log flume to come under here as well and loop round there. I might make this a little bit bigger for people in the bumper boats. They're just going to have to watch out for people flying out of roller coasters and splashing down in log flumes, etc. I think that might be too extreme if I do that, but we'll try it, and then if it is, I'll reverse it. So that's going to come along, going to come down again, come up, one more, do that. Is there enough room? Yes, there will be right there. Boom, boom, round. Down again, not too far down here, because I want to leave room for building other rides, etc. You know, let's have a little kind of sloped hill like that, just to make it look nice, so people don't go completely nuts. And yeah, we want to build it so it comes out like that. You know what? Actually, just wait there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see how that works out. Come down. I don't want to invade on this space really. I want to keep that for building underground. I'll probably have another ride come out of here. So, somebody's just messaged me. Don't know if you know, but you didn't put a good link to the stream on Reddit. Oh, sorry. I thought your name. I thought you were mentioning the Diablo thing. It's Diabo. Hello, Diabo. Didn't put the good link. Was my link incorrect? I apologise. What did I link? Let me just bring that up quickly. I'm going to pause the game because I'm running out of cash. Let me just have a quick look. You know, professionalism is a watchword on this channel. Oh yes, I am sorry. I clicked the dashboard. I will edit that now for you. My apologies. This is the problem. I'm working out of my office currently, but my office is temporary and I don't have a second monitor, so I'm having to use it off a laptop. So let me just link that. Correcto. This is why you have the joy of live TV, live YouTube stream, because I have people who let me know what I am doing wrong. So let's link this in properly for you. Yes, here we go. And let's come back. That's a shame. I should have been on top of that. RCT. There we go. Did you come over from the RCT Reddit, perchance, my friend? Or was this via the Tycoon one? There we go. Let's save that. And let's save that on OpenRCT as well. And let's save that on Tycoon as well. Just come back there. Save this. It's a good thing I am findable via Google, I can say that much. And my apologies, my apologies. Let us just amend this and save it. Here we go, live stream. There we go, that's much better. It's all good and working now. And I need to just zoom back to my page where I have my chat going on. Here we go, from the Tycoon one, there we go. Right, and you know what? I will name this ride in your honour for that. And I will call it Diabo's Dipper, or Diabo's Dippers, because it will be a dual coaster. How about that for live interaction? Anyway, let's actually finish constructing this coaster, shall we? Before I make any more mistakes. Okay, so the main depth is 18. I think that will be kind of nice. You get the nice little curve there. Come up, come down, and I want to kind of avoid getting in the way of my path here, don't I? So, you know what would be nice? Let's just build this now, because I want to kind of dip in here and go just over that and round there. I think that will be cool. It is a mucho honor, indeed. If there's any other rides you want naming, do let me know as well, my friend. And I will do my best to accommodate. So, what I'm going to do, if I can get this to work, this will look quite nice. If I come down here, come over here, and I'm going to try and loop in there and just dip over that. If you see my trail of thought. Let's go down here, round, and I think I'm going to have to make sure that's a path now, yes. Because, let's see, is that going to reach there? Boom, boom. No, it's not. That's okay. What I will do is I'll go back on myself because space is limited here. And down, 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 down. There we go. That's not as aesthetically pleasing as I'd like, but it's okay. So let's go round and let's try and get... That's too steep. Let's go like this. And let's go like this. And let's go underneath here. There we go. That's nice, isn't it? And there we go. Now I may back myself into a corner because I'm on top of the ride. Yeah, that's... So what we're going to do is we're going to change this a little bit. Delete that, and that will come out here and it will go up there, basically. Can I just do a big dip? No, because I've built the path there. I don't need that one there, though, anymore, do I? No, because I'm going to go under there like that. There we go. Beautiful. And then I'm going to come around here and it will just go down there. Let's go back up. Let's go around here. One big corner, one small corner. Up. And you know what? I think that may potentially have to be a lift hill, but we shall see. Let's just test this bad boy out, shall we? Have I got 2 per train? Yep, that's what I want. That will give it extra speed. If you have 1 per train, it won't go as fast. You get a bit more momentum with 2 carts, rather. Yeah, this may be a little bit too slow to build the intensity that I want. So... may edit this. Let's see. That will probably have to be a lift hill, won't it? Yes. So let's just change that and that. I may even build it up one more as well, just so it's got a larger drop. But we'll see. Let's see how this comes out. should do. And since it's above here, I probably won't build anything like a little surround for it. I will probably just use the log cabin in there, just because it'll be a bit awkward to build around all this stuff. But underground, I'll still be able to get a coaster to come out here and kind of dart in between them. Oh, you know what? I haven't been paying any attention to everyone being sick. I should probably get a hand. There we go. Don't have very many benches down there. I'm going to need a few more. Right, let's see how this has come out first of all. Yes, so that's better. Since it's quite a small park, I'm not going to need to hire that many. Wanted about, let's see, it's a little bit not as exciting as I wanted. No, don't want to do that. Let's construct this a bit differently. So, let's not go up so high. Let's keep this so it kind of whips around. Let's go like that. That should make it a little bit more extreme. So that will leave room. Come up, go down like that, go down, come up. Let's see how that goes. And if that doesn't work, then I'll build this up a little bit higher again. A little bit rusty on my RCT skills, but we should be able to get this to come out. So I want it in about the 6s. And if that's too extreme still, I might curve that hill a little bit. I might do that anyway, just to make it more aesthetically pleasing. So like I did with that hill there, just to give it a nice bend. This will probably be extreme enough, I think. It's quite a bit of a whiplash thing going on there for any unfortunate riders. If anyone there has ever been to... It used to be in Chessington, and they moved to Thorpe Park. There was the Wild Mine ride there. It feels a bit like that, but with a few less corners. Is this the old results still, or is this the new results? Medium, medium, low. I don't know. Let's see if that gives any rise in guests. Just a small roller coaster like this. Let me see. Was that updated? Yeah, that's still the same as it is. You know what? Let's come down and do that bend here. That'll make it a bit more extreme, won't it? No. Close this and come down here. Let's turn here. Give them a few little sharp corners. Can I loop back on myself? Yeah, there we go. That's more like a traditional mine ride, isn't it? And then we'll come along here. Come along here and do one. No, wrong turn. It makes it a little bit easier for me to see what's going on construction-wise as well. Let's try that. The key to these coasters is getting tight turns at the right speed. Too fast, and everyone's going to throw up and be up in arms and revolt. Get it just right, and you should be okay. So here we go. Comes down here. Boom. That should be about right. But now the lift hill, it's taking momentum off there. Don't want that. And you know what? While I go up and over here, let's build this a little bit bigger. So we get one final drop. And there. You guys. Okay. I'm going to have to go up 2, I think, will be the best way to do this. Let's go up here, down. It's kind of ruined the going over of that hill, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's change this. Let's just go like there, down. That's now in the way. And if I do that, am I actually going to be able to build out there? Let's just check this quickly. No, not the trees. Let's just check. Yes, okay, that's fine. So we'll just do that. No, it's because I built the footpath first. Okay. We will just have to keep it as it is then. Up here. Down here. Over there. And... oh, that's the exit. I don't want to move that. Come along. Come up here. And just go there. That's present. Let's try that. Let's try that. That should be sufficiently crazy enough. I only want it to be kind of in the 6s. It doesn't need to be like mucho extremo. So let's go over here and down and up there. I'm going to keep this. There we go. Let's see if this works. Comes up. Goes down. Tiny little drop. Comes back to where it started. let's just name this up now. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly as well. My pronunciation is just about as terrible as my spelling. So that's Diabo. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. And my keyboard's awful as well, so it will make typos where I'm making typos as well. So Diabos. There we go. And there we go. That's perfect. That's good. It's quite extreme, but not too extreme. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. And let's get some more benches on the go here. So people don't seem to be that happy at the moment. You know what? That hasn't gone there because there's a fence in the way. That's one of the good things about RCT. I think they did it in RCT2 or in Open RCT. Either way, that if you put a fence there and I think it's Open RCT actually, you put a fence there and then your fences will prevent you from building a path there. See? Fence in the way. So I've got to try and stop everyone from being so unhappy with my park. So let's just see, is it the ticket price that people are annoyed with? Nope, they are coming in. Someone's gone home. Did he actually go to the park? He did. Why are you so hungry? Are the chips open? The chips are open. You have no excuse. Maybe you spent all your cash on my £60 ticket to get in. I don't care if you did, because I need the cash at the moment. I need to get rid of the deficit. And it is my pleasure, Diabo, my pleasure, to name the Diabo's Dippers after you. Whoa, that goes pretty fast. Let's have a look, see what these people think of this ride. He's already throwing up, this guy, so maybe he's already been on there. But he's going for it again, because he's crazy, I guess. And he wants to lose all his chips. That's pretty cool. That's. You know what? I'm kind of glad I didn't put a curve on that because it's kind of would make you. Oh goodness, guess 153, 151 is really not having 161, 561 is not having a very good time. But that's to be expected. Neither is guest 520. Let's see. I feel sick. This parking really entirely. Why can't I saying more thrilling than bump perks? Well, you've met your match, and you paid 20 quid to enter the park. You came in before I upped the ticket price. Ride's been on Hurricane, Diabo's Dipper. What's your favourite ride? Doesn't have one. Where is that information? You used to get that on RCT. Favourite Hurricane. There you go. Okay. I don't blame you. It's a good ride. I won't hold it against you. Let's see. So yeah, guests are going up. I could do with a bit more of a boost though. So let's build another ride here. Let's just do this doubled. And that should spur on a bit of guest action, I should say. Let's come up here. Did I curve that last time? No, I didn't. I just got that. Here we go. I wonder what people are so unhappy about. No, it's okay. It's okay. Probably the rubbish and the sick. But what are you going to do? Let's go down here. Let's up here. And I could have just saved this as a ride design and put it back to back and swapped it around, but it's not the best ride I've ever created. It's just merely a swift ride to get people through the door at this point. And I'll colour code it as well, so it's myself in a second. I also said I was going to change the ride entrances, didn't I? That I will do. Just give me a second. It's nice. I like having the bumper boats underneath here, and they seem to be enjoying themselves as well, an inch away from death. Oh, bugger! Looks like there's not enough room to do exactly the same thing. So these won't be a 100% racing coaster, but they will look kind of similar. And this will just be a mini curve which I'll come in here and I'll try and replicate it as best I can. So it's just one away from being able to do that. But I'll take that into consideration. So yeah, I've put it one forward now. Then I'll be able to go do a little bend there. Come 10.5. Come up. Hello. Got a few more people in the stream. Welcome along. You can see Diabo's Dipper number 2, which is supposed to be a semi-racing coaster. And I'll recoup that here as I come around here, I think. We'll see. I'll put them synchronised and we'll see what we get. come down to, what is that, 19.5, yep. And then we come along here, along here, along here. And because we're not going to be doing an extra turn here, see there's an extra one here, this might work out okay. Or are we going to do extra turns? I need to put the entrance here. Let's just build these first. Otherwise. Yeah, what I'll probably do is go underneath here, dip, and then just come up around. So, let's go this way. Now, which is the best way to meet that path? Probably around here, isn't it? Yes. So, let's just build that. And, you know what? Hang on, let's see where I have to do this first. Let's come around here. And, let's come around. There we go. And this should just be able to meet up with that. It's a little bit tight, but it's okay. It kind of looks alright. Let's remove supports. Is that going to meet up? That's not. It's too low now. Underneath here. Have I? You know what? Yeah, that's fine. I think I might have to actually go over this and then under. That's fine. That'll be an interesting support. See supports again. That'll be an interesting thing to do. Come over there and go over this. That'll make that wide. It should be able to place. So let's go underneath. Yeah, let's go underneath here. And then up and over. Everything that's I might build another ride, or I will build another ride here, but it'll be an underground ride, so you'll have an entrance here. Maybe a mice ride rather. There we go, we're getting the nice influx of people now. Oh, I forgot, I've got to actually finish building this coaster now, haven't I? So what I'm going to do is come up here. Yeah, that's what I do this. This will be like another drop, so we'll come along here, then we'll go down here and around. Or, no, what am I doing? Don't do that. Or, I'll go back under. No, there's not going to be enough room because I think I've built that pavement. That would be a bit too extreme, wouldn't it? Just going there and looping under. If there was enough room, I mean, I could build that down on the ground, but I want to put a ride under there. That would be cool. That would be cool. Right, let's come down here. And can I build it steeply? I've got to build it so it, just so it meets and marries up nicely. 19.5 round. Down just like that. There we go. Let's see how this one works out. Car 1, keep it 2 carriages as well. So it's going to be okay for this little bit. And it comes up round here. This might not be as extreme as the other one. Might be a little bit less extreme. It's still got that loop there. Let's see what it comes in at. It's still got a tight turn there. No, I think this should be just extreme. Should be just as pleasant a ride as the other one. Yeah, that's virtually exactly the same. It's not too bad. I hope people don't get lost in these bits. Yeah, that's perfect. So now a little trick because if you name it exactly the same thing, it won't name it. And if I put a space after that, then it thinks it's a different name. So it's nicely done. Like, you can make these even more extreme. You can tweak with these. If you were to, for instance, raise up the lift train speed for these hills, that could make them even more extreme. So you could crank it up to 8. It'll give you a bit of an extra boost, basically, because you're going faster than the top hill. I'm not going to do it. This ride is already pretty extreme. So let's move on to the aesthetics. For something like this, a log cabin does look kind of nice. So let's do that. Like I say, I'm not going to... There's not enough land here to build kind of custom entrances and stuff. Now my plan is to get enough cash to just be able to use the marketing quite a lot. I want to get rid of this. This loan needs to go as well because you're getting interest on this, so immediately get rid of that loan. So let's see what so we've got a nice amount of guests coming at the moment. This is good. I want to get up to, once I get up to about 1,000 guests, then I'll use marketing just to keep it going honestly. So, let's see. Would it be nice? What do you think, Diabo? Since this is named after you, my friend, do we want them all in the same wood colour and then just a different trim? Or different wood per ride? What do you say, my friend? So, this would be all the same, and with the same trim, or do you want a different trim on this ride? So let's say for instance yellow and red. I think that looks quite pleasing to the eye, doesn't it? Let me know if there's any change you want on that. I'll make me aware of it. So let's just see. Oh, let me open this one. So how does that work out to timing-wise? Oh, look at that. It's almost perfect. Almost perfect. That's so, yeah, that looks pretty good. That's bringing in... Oh, let's just stop. No more guests have arrived. They might come for this one, though. Because we brought in a couple of hundred. So let's get some benches over here. So everyone's chucking up. Which we don't want. And that looks nice. That looks nice. I'm going to keep that. I'm not going to put any music on here. You know, you can get like custom. You can import your own tracks and stuff to the roller coasters. I guess you could have Led Zeppelin. Was it not Led Zeppelin? It was Def Leppard. Was it Def Leppard who did Rock Me Like a Hurricane? The cheesy rock ballad. You could have that. That would be way too much. That would be way too much. So don't do that. Don't look bad. Here I am, a man. Would that work? See, I'm not even pronouncing your name right, probably, Mayan. I'm sorry. So I'm going to stop singing your name in songs that vaguely sound a bit like it now. No offense. Let's see. Let's get. Do I need another mechanic at the moment? I don't think so. I think we're doing okay. Doesn't look like I'm getting any more guests through the gate. So let's build another ride, shall we? Let's get something. Maybe. Oh look, I've got a vertical coaster as well. Vertical drop coaster. That's going to be really useful, actually. I've got maximum funding. I don't want maximum funding. There's too much cash going through the door if that happens. Let's say a log ride would be nice to fit in, you know, before everything gets a bit too crazy. Let's just do that. Let's build it here and have it splash down here and just follow this. Make it a small ride. Another ride I built a while ago. So let's shift this round. And I want to leave enough room just to put something underground there that will come out there. So let's build that there and have the entrance next to it there. That should be best. So under we go. Already I'm kind of ruining the aesthetic of the park, but this is really small and I'm doing what I know. Let's have. No, I don't want to reverse turn. So let's have that there. Let's bring in a bit of cash. Like that. Welcome. Let's go down. You can go right down here. That's the first drop. Should get a turn. Yep, that's nice. Turn down here. You know, I could potentially just go underground here. Just come along a little bit, just so you can see it. And there we go. We're going there. Peep just out of there. Down and build that up. And let's make it seem as though they're going underground. Here we are. Such like. And where are we now? Now I can just come up basically and walk back down. So that's 7, that's 7.5. I'm now at 3. And just so it doesn't get too complicated, I'm just going to try and get just to marry up. So let's keep that as a steady constant. 3. I'm going to have to get up to 12, so let's start raising it. These hurricanes in the way, so let's start raising it a little. Up, once more. And turn this just around here. yeah, that should be fine. Now I'll just come up, pop out around here. Maybe do one more drop. Can't do that because hurricane's in the way. Okay, let's do that. And do that. There's another drop. So you people are just going to have to make do with that. Before we do, would it be any more extreme if I just turn around and attack? Let's do that. Let's do that, please. Backwards. And delete that, put that, turn this. Turn to here. So we're going through the tunnel backwards here. Extreme, whoa, spooky backwards. That's another ride that used to be in the park. So no way out. Ride under a little pyramid that you went backwards for theme park aficionados. And let's have that there. Let's have that immediately there. That will go around there and that will go around. Still got a lot of sick going on, which I'm going to have to deal with. There. So that can just come round and fit there nicely and disturb all the people who are inside. Let's open this up. That's enough log flume carriages for me. I like the use of the statues as well. That's not something that you see people using a lot. And I do make use of them myself as well. I like them. I can use them in spooky zones. And it's also cool to have them just as, to make it look like a traditional thing. So top props. And did I open that right or did I just press test? Because I meant to open it. There we go. And let's just have this as a generic logger's loop. Because it's always nice to have a stand. I like naming sometimes if it's a park that kind of feels a bit like it's like a small theme park in England or a kind of a standard theme park rather than a theme park. I mean, then it's nice to have it. I kind of give it a feel of like kind of like an old timey theme park. You know what I mean? So all the rides have kind of names that you expect them to have, etc. etc. I'll build some more rides that have kind of standard names later and show you. So let's keep this theme, let's keep this all kind of log theme in this area. I could have potentially built something where I had like a different path there and made it look a bit different, but I think it's kind of nice like that. We'll keep it all standard to keep it in with standard grey tarmac. To keep it all in with the same theme as the park. Since this is live, but I've got to say, it's, I'm streaming this from England. If it starts to rain, my dogs are outside and I will have to go in. So just so you're aware. Could have brought them in before, but they probably would have wrecked the house. So they're currently chilling outside. It's very hot as well over here, so it's better for them to be out there. So park rating's not going to be a problem, I don't think. I'm going to need to start bringing in a few more guests. So, what is the year? It's almost first year up, isn't it? So that's okay. This area's looking good. When I've got the stats on the log flume, that should entice more guests. Medium to low. It's a log flume at the end of the day. What to expect, really? So, what I have noticed as well is it's. If you build the rides too small, people won't come. They really get excited about whether it's the way the game's built. They really want long blooming. So this would be a nice addition above. You know what? That would be perfect. Perfect above the bump boats because it's not going to cause anyone any problems with in the bump boats. So let's get that. Let's get that on there. Just gonna check that my stream. That I linked it properly again. There we go. That's good. Oh, it looks like I commented to the items on these. It's been edited. That will bring a few more guests as well, which is good. Let's go over here. Let's just plonk that. There we go. And there's a fence. Is there a fence there? I think there is. That's why that won't marry up. Let's just delete that fence if I can. There we go. Build. There we go. And then this can come down and that will marry up nicely with here. That's the fence as well. These are all available for download as well, this whole pack. If you'd like to grab that, there is a link in the live stream and in the comment section. So do feel free to jump on there. That is all. I think there's 21 scenarios available, and they're all pretty good. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to play these all in order as well, as they're intended to be. I may jump ahead for one or two, just like as you had on RCT, you had like 3 or 4 of them unlocked at a time. So I may rotate them, but I'll try and play this one straight, first one at least. And let's just call that lot. Let's call that one silver. Suitably piratey name, I think. But I want to change up the colours. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't increase the price of I usually increase that to... Why won't that stay on? Probably because I don't have any other rides in the park that are like that. Increase it up to about 350. That's generally... People will pay about that. So, yeah. keep them lean. So, let's get that so it's the same colour as there, so it kind of blends in. You know what? Actually, no. Let's have that white. And let's change this. That's a bit boring, isn't it? Yellow, no. That dark red, dark pink. Let's have this kind of a little bit out there. Let's have it a bit more kind of interesting. That's nice. I like the pink salmon. That's salmon pink rather. That's good. That's something new that's in like open RCT as well. I noticed that in RCT2. There we go. The colours being actually named. So we're working up to about 400, which is almost just under a quarter. No, just under a third, isn't it? Of the level. Should be getting some guests in for that, really. I've got 13 grand though. So to be honest, I think I'm going to build something a little bit more out there. Maybe a vertical coaster over here, and I'll have it just kind of plummet up and down over these hills. Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's get that on the go. Let's have vertical coaster come round here and plonk it here. Go up over this pathway, drop it, loop over that pathway, come down here, maybe loop over there, and then come back round again. That's what I'm doing. And any suggestions for what to call this though are I'm all ears. Oh good, I've got a looping coaster as well now, so I can start building some shuttles, which I'm going to need because it's quite a small little patch of land. So I could build some like shuttle loops over here. But since I've got the cash, let's build a decent coaster. Let's build a decent big vertical drop. These things are expensive, but since I'm only making a fairly small one, there we go. I'll have the entrance the other side of there and the exit here, and we'll just come up and loop back in there underground. That's what I'll do. Oh, there we go. Some more people coming to the park, probably for the little pilot ride. You know what? I know what I'm going to call this. If anyone else has any suggestions for this, oh, okay. Can't build that there. That's. Oh, I see. I see. Don't worry. I will. Do I have another? Yeah, let's build the entrance. How about, will it go under here? Yes, it will. There we go. Let's do that. And then that can be the raise here over the top of there. Let's come down here. Oh, I don't think I can build any further in there. That's okay. And that can just go like that. Let's go like that. I might be able to get away with just building. No, one less. Let's go up like so. And then, oh, I can't actually do a vertical lift, but I will do it just like so. Here we go. So we'll come up, and then it will plummet down to earth, do a holding drop up here, turn round, go down here, and loop over the pathway. should do, because it will look nice, I think. So, up here. And you know what? Yeah, let's have the holding brake before drop here. Then I can go vertical, turn, and we're underground. There we go, lovely. That's perfect. And now loop it under here. I'll come up here, and I might have a ride photo. Just, let's see how far I come along. Ride photo just in the middle here, if I can get it to look just right. Zoom down under here, and I will try and loop back up here, but I think most likely I'll loop back up here and go under there. That's probably what I'll do. Anyway, is that going to come out right on the toilet block? Yes, it is. Don't want to move the toilets, but I have to. Come, toilets. It's time for you to be moved to here. Lost a bit of money on moving the toilet, but it's toilets. Let's get this over here and let's continue the coasters, shall we? Not worry about losing money on coasters. On toilets. Sorry. Come up. Go like this. Oh, this will look lovely if I pull this off just so. And there's not enough room to get it to do that. So what I should do is loop it up one before. Come around here. And boom, up, boom. Level ground. So this needs to be moved. There we go. And come around here. Around here. And just as I'm building this, I will tell you, there we go, that'll look nice, won't it? I'm planning on calling this, I think, Nyctophobia, because it's all going to be underground, but by all means, anyone who's watching the stream, do shout out, write in the comments, let me know if there's anything you would prefer this to be called. We've already got Diablo's Dippers over here, the fellow who rightly showed me, I mislinked my live stream earlier. Don't worry, it's all linked up there now. So do let me know if there's anything you'd like it to be called. Anything cool, anything witty, anything funny, anything cool. Let's try, you know what, since this is really big dips, I'm going to try and get this to come out and go over this tree. I think there might not be enough room to do that, but let's see. It's hopeful so far. I think it's going to delete the tree. This. That's up to 18. We've dropped from 27 though, so that's fine. Here we go. That is the on-ride photo. Beautiful. And now we just come down. Oh, you know what? I don't need to do it, do I? Just go down like that. And down there. Wow, look at that. It's missed out the two trees. That's beautiful. And we come up now. I think I'm going to have to twist it as it comes up out here and just drop it down there. Let's see. Let's build a curve. That would curve up nicely, wouldn't it? It's a little bit pricey, but not too bad. And then that should come up here. Let's see. Let's turn. There we go. That should be enough room to come over. So this is all going to rely on. Oi, stay underground. It's a little bit finicky, this. There we go. There we go. And are we in the right place? If not, I can just shift that over a little bit with an S-bend maybe. I don't like using S-bends if I can help it. So, just because it's a bit ugly, I think, in my personal opinion. So, if I do that, I think it's going to be in the wrong place. 1, 2, 3. It looks like it's not going to marry up there. So do I have enough room to build like a large corner underneath? No, I don't. Okay. Stay underground. Just click it from here. Go zoom along here. What I think I'm going to do then is underground road, please. Let's turn it a little bit sharper, I think. Let's come back. You know what, if I do this, then come up. No, I don't want to come up yet, so come over here. Zip. up like so. Turn that. Over the pavement. Will that goes down the ground? No. Okay, let's just stick to the original plan in S-bend, I think. Oh, there we go. That's... No, it's the wrong place. Never mind. Let's just come up here. And that should be at 12. But it's too soon for S-bend, isn't it? Yes. Let's go back then, and we're going to have to do this instead. This will probably be too extreme to go from a really big dip to come round there, and if it is, I will change that. But let's just see what it runs at first. Let's just try this. I expect it to be too extreme. It's going around one of those little turns, even if it is helixed, it is a little bit too extreme for people. So there's going to be more challenge everywhere, but who cares? Let's see what we can do with this. First things first. Go up nicely. I'll change all this so it looks nice as well. Put some fences around here and stuff, because I don't want people just wandering in there, even though they can't. You know, gotta have the realism. There we go. That's a nice drop. This one, I fear, will be too fast. But let's see. That's a really swift ride. It's over before it's even begun. Wow. Yeah, 5.44. That's gonna be too extreme, I think. Let's see what we get. It's just that little corner. No, that's worked out okay. That's cool. That's worked out okay. So, that's perfect. Let's call it what it was going to be called. Nicto 3. That's nice. I like that. That works out quite well, doesn't it? So, let's bring this round. And, oh, that's a shame. I wanted to just come in around there and go over the top of that. So what I might do is come up here, there, there, there. Let's go up one more, there, boom, and then we'll just come around and bring it back down. Basically, there's nothing else that can be built in this zone. There's not enough room. Come there, and that's it. There, and there we go, we've got another guest rise as well. You know what, I think there might be enough room in this park actually without me having to build too much underground. Nyctophobia, probably spelled that wrong, but that's in keeping with the rest of this spelling. Nyctophobia, looks about right. So, let's get some benches on the go. Otherwise everyone's going to be, very sick, but they'll be even more sick. Even sicker. Let's deal with this mess that I made as well. I don't like the look of this now. It looks like just crud. So that's got to be dealt with. No, just get rid of this. Here we go. Oh, no. You know what? I could build. You know what? I'm going to build right there instead. I'm going to build the little ride that is basically this. What? It's because it won't fit underneath there. That's irritating. Just spiral slides. Bane of my life. You just ruined my plan. I was going to put you right there because, you know, I built that land by accident. But never mind. You're going to have to go there now. And let's have that there, and let's have that there as well. So now this can just be. Boom. Better save this as well, just in case it decides to have a funny turn. And I'm going to open this up as well, just swiftly rather. And it's a shame they don't do the normal red patio queues anymore in this. You just get the ones that look like space station ones, which I don't like, and then just the normal red you get in RCT1 expansions, but never mind. So there we go. Everyone's eating chips right outside here. That's probably why there's probably a little upchuck around here. People are probably going to get annoyed as well, but there's not enough space to walk around in a minute. So I'm going to deal with that. And also going to have it the classic fairground colours for the spiral slide. And since I'm from England, we call these things Skelter. as we have on bright and clear. So classic colours, I usually like just to have these in white and red, just because it looks nice. Reminds me of the... And what do I want here? Doesn't need to be anything fancy, but it's tied in with there. I'm going to try and get it to be the same colour. So what is that? That's light purple. Meanwhile, Nyctophobia. Let's get this looking nicer. I'm okay with that being like that. I might build something there to make it kind of look like it's got a little outhouse hut thing, just to get it to look a bit merrier. I think I will do that. But first of all, let's get the colours on the go. So let's marry them with that. Let's have that red. Let's have them different colours per vehicle, but let's start them off by doing black and red, a bit like Nemesis. Grey, we'll make it black. Nemesis in, where is it? It's the Thorpe Park, I think I'm up north. That had that crash a while ago. Alton Towers, there you go. And let's have that red. It's a bit garish, but because it's not above ground very much, it kind of looks nice. I kind of like that. And what about the support being white? No, I might put them black just because it's a bit less invasive. But let's see, let me just wet my whistle, so to speak. Yeah, I think the... You know what? Red. Red is going to be garish. Let's have it garish. It's a garish fairground. And do I want these all the same kind of train? Yeah, let's just have this so it kind of marries up with the other one. If we do this, and it makes it look a bit more like a kind of a standard fairground. Yeah, just being a themed park as such. And purple, red. No, purple doesn't really work with that, does it? Yellow. So if that one's yellow, then train 2 should be yellow, shouldn't it really? It is. So we've got red, yellow, red. Yeah, that works when they're all sitting at the station, doesn't it? Not when they're sitting at the station. Let's change that. Let's have blue. Why is one of these still going red and it should be yellow? Red. That should be yellow. Train 1. There we go. It makes it look more like a standard thing. And now I want to build some fences around here, just for a bit of realism. That able, so people could just fall in there willy-nilly. There we go. Rainbow series, just in case. There's to dip over the edge. And let's build it up around the toilet. Did I open that toilet? I know I placed it there, but I think it's good. Couldn't have people just relieving themselves in the park. So I built that. I didn't mean to raise that. Let's lower that. Oh, road is there, isn't it? Okay, what could I put there to make that? Nyctophobia. I need something that's going to be kind of themed. You know what? Let's just leave that for the time being. I'll put the fences around it and everything. And let's move this so that looks nice. The one thing you can't do though, look, if I go around like that, it doesn't hop on the side, which is a bit of a shame. It doesn't get rid of the the grey blank edges. Seems like the game can't do that. And yeah, I said I was going to build a little thing, didn't I, up here? Let's see. Save. People are coming to the park. They're coming to the park for Nyctophobia, which is good. And I could probably do with one more mechanic. Now the cash is coming in. Wow, the cash is really coming in. I don't want any explosions. And I do want sick clearing up. So you not mechanic too. I want handyman. I want you to just patrol this area. This is sick alley. So you stay here, buddy. Roger Wilson, you just that would be a terrible job there. Oh gosh, right. This is the area you're going to patrol. And like, oh, okay, let's go have a look. And it's literally just the outside of the roller coaster. Here. That's working down there. Okay. Over here. I need to just lower right slightly. Die on me. That. Yeah, that's okay. This is okay. I like the look of this so far. Just a small roller coaster in there. You can see making the best of the space. This area looks a little bit of a mess. Not too bad. It's what I do. I've got no one to blame but myself. But it's kind of cool. I kind of like that it's kind of hidden away. So let's see if I can build something just like a little surround for that. And I'll put a mine hut on top of it as well. If I have any mine wall, yes I do. I want that to be... what is it called in black? Yeah, I can build anything on those slope platforms that might work. That might not work. I might just end up making a little mess of it. If I try and do that. Let's do it anyway. Let's have this. So, shift up here. Up here. And I want a platform on there. I want to kind of hide this as well. So it moves up. Just so it looks like it's part of the ride as you go underneath it. That would be cool. And that there. Just a little kind of area. So half of it will be open, half of it will be closed. But it's nice to kind of have an entrance that marries up with that. You see, it comes in here. Through the bridge. And let's put this. That work. So it will if I build this here. Like so. Yeah, I could build another little square like that. There we go. And let's block that off. And let's have a window in here. There, that's kind of nice. That's kind of cool. I like that. And you know what? I could actually have a whole mine platform on top of there. Should have changed the windows so they're not yellow, shouldn't I, really? Looks a bit garish, but that's what I've gone for. This is going to be a wacky theme park, I think. It'll be, that's what I'm going to roll with now, okay? And let's get a sign on there as well, telling people where it is. It's a nice sign. Could I build a... That doesn't really go with the black stuff, does it? Let's get a sign on here as well. So, Nyctophobia. Oh, it's too close to the Helter Skelter. It thinks it's the Helter Skelter. So let's change that to Nyctophobia Guest. Whatever your name is, you're not going to find. Helter Skelter Note. I want that to be called... Tell people. That's not going to work because the A goes down there. That's irritating, isn't it? Let's... what can I put? Are you afraid of dogs? It's too long. What can I put on there that would look good? I want something that kind of relates to the ride. Entrance is too plain and boring. So, and Nyctophobia just doesn't work because it has an A there, which is bad. It's down a line. I don't want to change the name. Kind of stuck now. Nyctophobe. Let's let's misspell it. Nicked. Let's just misspell it. Nah, at least it'll fit. Nicophobia. Whatever. You know, needs and musts. So it's called Nyctophobia, but I'm gonna have to do that so it looks like it there. Don't blame me. I didn't program it that way. You know what? I'm gonna build this as well, so this looks a bit nicer, just so we've got a little kind of porch to it as well. Just I want it to look aesthetically pleasing. Where is the mine stuff? Here we go. Let's have that up there. Up there. I think about the supports though. So I'm only going to build it just like so. And I'm going to have these completely black. Build that in there. Let's go in there. Yes, I can. I can't build that there. That's fine. Let's just get these little mini bits. Nope, that side. Like that. Oh, look. That's irritating. I could build a little bit, but that stopped me off without that plinth. That's okay. I'll make that a square. That looks kind of cool. Kind of stops people getting in there as well. So let's turn around and just finish off the top of it as well. There, I like that. I don't like that big gaping hole, but there's nothing I can do about that. If I had... Yeah, and I'm also going to build a little bridge here, which will be one of these, just to marry that in. So, there. Let's have... How does that... Is this going to look out of place? Yeah. It looks okay. That little hut will do. Turn that like that. There, I'm going to stop before I make it look worse. I think that's okay. That's okay. Nyctophobia has a kind of minefield to it, and it also has spots. But I'm okay with it. Now, people seem to be leaving the park, so let's stop them doing that. We're into year 2 as well. Halfway, just over halfway there, with the amount of guests I'm supposed to be getting in the park, so no problemo there. I do need some more benches by the looks of things. People are going to get really annoyed about being stuck in here and there. Do we have any bins? You know what? I haven't noticed any, so I always like to put bins on the sloping path, because then they don't take up room anywhere else, because you can't place any benches on the sloping areas, obviously. It would fall off. Morons, that's it. So let's get some more handyman in here. This seems to be a hot spot for upchuck. That's a horrible thing to describe for you guys. Let's come over here, and I could build another little ride in here, you know. I think that might be nice, but I did say I was going to build another roller coaster, didn't I? I'm getting a lot of things researched, but the research isn't telling me I'm having things researched, if you see what I mean. So things are being researched all the time, but they're not coming up as investors. I guess I've got it set to not come up. It was left over from an old time I must have played it from ages ago. So I'm going to build, you know what, I do always like building the spooky houses. Oh, look at me, I'm really spoiled. I'm used to having so much land, but it's actually just as possible to build without very much land, and it looks just as good. If I build that there, I'm not going to have enough room there, am I? But it would be nice to kind of have this up here, so it goes underneath, maybe. I've still got like half the park left to develop, but no, maybe that's okay. Maybe I don't want it to go like that. Let's leave that area. Let's leave that area, and let's repair that bench and that bench as well. It'd be nice to have this as a little bit scenic, maybe like a pond or something like that. I'll put in just to kind of tie that area together. I think I'll do that. So I'm going to leave this area alone over here. It's kind of built up. But I am going to go and start building something else over here now. So let's have, on the top of this hill, I'd like to have the spooky haunted house. If I can get it to sit just right. There we go. And I'm also going to build a maze. What I usually like to do is build like a little maze around them, but I haven't got the flat land for it, so I might build a maze over there somewhere instead. But I want this to be aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So let's do this. Come over here. Build that. And let's get the path. So this will be a whole new area. I'll have to build some food courts over here, because over there it's just too built up now. Let's come along here and follow the contours of the land where possible. Oh, I've just messed that up by not doing it properly. There we go. Up, and in, round, and yeah, let's just go down, down, and meet up there. I also need to do this because look how many people are on this pathway. They need somewhere else to walk, basically. Let's marry that up with this little path down here as well. That'd be nice. Let's come out of here so people got a nice kind of loop around. And then we can develop this area as well. Before I do that, let me just marry this up over here. Okay. Let's go on this path. That is enough of you. I want this to be food court. I'm going to have some shops next to there, I think, is what I'll do. And then can we go down here? We could do. If I built the land a bit better. Let's build. Come back here. Make that. Do this. And oh, I should have just pressed that rather. There we go. And in this area, I would like it to be a food court, just kind of hiding the ghost house from that angle. Oh, I want to build the path down here as well. That's what I said I was doing, didn't I? There we go. We shall finish. Let's go this way. That'd be nicer. So if I go, it's going to be quite weird. Doesn't matter. Let's go up here anyway. Let's go up this way and stick to the land this way. Got to get up there somehow, so do it this way. Boom. It's probably enough right. Yeah, I'm going to put another ride underneath there as well. I have the, what's it called? A shuttle launch thing popping up out of there. So what should we call this? Something kind of generic as well, but not too lame. So the Haunted Mansion is a bit too on the nose. Borley Rectory used to call it, so mental institution. Yeah, you know, House on the Haunted Hill. Haunted. That's cool. After the crappy thing. Oh, just going to quickly. There we go. Decent ride when it rains. Hasn't had a lot of rain in this park actually. Surprisingly. I say surprisingly. It doesn't surprise me. There's no need for it to be raining in this park. But I always keep these as the stand engines for these things as well. I think they look really good like that. So let's get some aesthetics going on. I like having the what I call the spooky hedge around this. So this will be nice. That will kind of come up around there and loop around like that. And I'll also have some lamps there as well. That makes it nice. You know what? In Open RCT, you can do the night and day cycle as well. I'll have to look into that. I'm going to do that for the next one. I'm not going to do it right now because it could freak it out. But I will do that probably in the next one. Fruity ices. Let's have that just here. That's nice. And I would also like some other drinks as well. There we go. I like that. That's pleasing to my eyeball. And let's continue the hedge. Should probably have done that first, but it doesn't matter because I'll just kind of marry it up like that. And then we'll build that down there and leave that open. I'm also going to put something on there for that piece as well, like There we go. That will come down there nicely like this. And let's have that like an open hedge. Sometimes I like to use the other fences as well. Like, where is it? These ones look a bit spooky as well, don't they? These ones as well, railings, they're quite useful. You've got like a big open courtyard. Sometimes I like to build like a little graveyard on the back of it. But today don't have the space for that, so let's get some benches and places for people to sit down. 725, that's coming on nicely. Getting enough people in the park here. There. Gonna need some more. I'm gonna hire a few more mechanics as well now to deal with this torrent of sick that's just appearing everywhere. Pavement slab there. Generally, I usually keep to the rule of like dividing the number of guests by 10, and then add 2. So that would be like divided by 100. Sorry, not by 10. I would have said 72 handymen, which is very good. So you have 7 plus 2 is 9, but there's a few more in this park, and then I usually have half the amount of handymen mechanics as there are handymen. So that's looking good. Not getting as many people coming through to this ride for some reason anymore. Did I crank up the price on my... Nope, I haven't. I should do that. 350. Let's go over here. And you need a good balance of kind of the extreme rides and non-extreme rides. So let's get ourselves something a little extreme now. Uno Extremo. How about, yes, this is what I meant, the launch freefall. And I'm going to put that here, but underground, because it looks cool. Yes. Too close. Just got to have it so it pokes up the ground. And I'll build some more trees around here and more fences so people get stuck going there, basically. And I'll call this something kind of generic as well. Not generic, kind of standard thing. Something like Energizer, or anything, maybe adrenaline shot. That sounds cool. But do let me know, like I say, in the comments, if there's anyone who wants to call anything or name anything after themselves or something unique or witty, and I'm open to suggestions. Why is that not? It's because I've got construction, isn't it? Underground, it's a little bit tweaky. Come out over here, and then I'll meet that up with there. Come down here, and let's go out. Oh no, not that. Stop right there. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. If you know that song, then you are probably born in the late 80s, like me, or grew up around the Spice Girls. Was it even the Spice Girls? I think it was the Spice Girls. I may be wrong. It was a song from the 90s. I'm fairly certain it was the Spice Girls. But if I'm wrong, then let me know. I will happily retract. There we go, that looks cool. And I'm going to leave that as open kind of pathway rather than putting the edging on it like that. I want it to look more like it's part of the kind of spooky theme park. The more I look at that, the more I kind of dislike it. You know what? I think it's probably because this is too red. Let's change this. Maybe that makes a difference. How about if I change that to yellow? You know what? Yellow can stay for the time being. That's okay. Yellow is better. Stay there for the time being. And let's open. Oh, I can't open that. I need to test it. I'm going to save it before I do that because I think 61 is going to be too fast. If it is, no, that's okay. Let's push it up a little bit higher. I don't want everyone vomiting on my path, but I can push it up just a little bit. There we go. can crank it up as it does the second launch, and you'll still get it just there. Okay. And that should be okay. I am going to put some music on this one, because this area could be nice with the music. And I always put the haunted house music on as well. Why not? Launch freefall, you know, actually, I'm going to take techno off you, and I'm going to put it on for next play. Not rock style. Techno there. The soundtrack on this is great. The little sound loops that we create for this are brilliant. To sum up kind of like that theme park feel. It makes sense. It sounds right. So now I've got to get that to tie in. Or not essentially tie in with the theme park this ride, but make it seem like kind of maybe make it stand alone. Yeah. And white's a bit boring, isn't it? What about if that's yellow? Yellow's too garish. Purple doesn't fit the rest of the park. What about black? No, don't like that either. Green. It's too green. Orange. Light orange. You know what? If I'm going for a kind of disjointed theme, the orange kind of works. I wonder if I've got anything else. No, I don't like it. I'm going to go. Can't decide. These are the important things. Getting the colour right on this thing. You know what? I kind of like that. And I'll put the change later. So that looks kind of nice. And the white thing comes, the white freefall comes up. And I'll keep that red as well. That's okay. Let's open this up, stop testing it, and we call this adrenaline shot. There we go. That's good. That's nice and theme parky. And let's get loads more benches. This area is going to become a haven for more people. Lose their ships probably, which is not really what I want. Okay. Where are the handymen? I haven't put them in a set to go and clean that in. Now, what's the extreme? Too bad. That's okay. I don't want it to be that much more extreme than that, actually. Well, I got 48 grand in the bank, 47 grand. That's good. It's a lot of cash. So I said I was going to make this area a bit nice and right. Let's have some trees. Nice, isn't it? Just offset. Meant to look kind of like it's supposed to be there, but not like it's supposed to be too bad. And I also put these fences around here just to get a bit more realism kind of thing going on. No, close, put that there. And yeah, that's okay. Doing okay at the moment. Halfway to the goal. A little bit over halfway now. So the ride's looking okay. You know what I do need? I do need another toilet. I've only got one. And I will build some go-karts as well. Toilet. Same price for that park. Now, where do I want to build? I could build another roller coaster over here, like a fairly large one, I think I'll do. And I will probably build something out the back there. I'm just going to turn on the notification. I'm not going to do that in a minute. Oh, someone smashed up that post. That's not fair. You know what? Now I've got a really big budget. I need just let my park to revenue and do it up afterwards. So have some of them, so have some more of these guys. Some containers as well. And one of these. go. Entertainer 2, Panda. Elephant. And right. There we go. And over there. How about some more? Yes, please. Since I've got those windows open, it kind of slows the game down. So I'll just have to come out, close. Mechanic 7, close to it. There we go. And mechanic 6. Come on. And there we go. That is security taken care of. Oh, I haven't placed it. That's okay. We've got a lot of people still moseying around the right place probably. I'll sort that out in a minute. Oh look, I've got the swinging suspended coaster. That would be a nice addition. I don't usually build that coaster that much. It's not one of my favourites. It kind of looks a bit dopey, but I think it would be kind of nice to have here because it would be actually above the ground and suspended above all the path below it. That might be very nice addition. So I think I will build one of those. It just has to be the right park for it to work, really. I'll probably build a chairlift as well in this park, around the back. I like the miniature railways as well, try and squeeze them in where I can. Now, I'm going to place one of these. I've built loads of these in the past. I really like building these small, little compact Steel Juniors because they're appealing to the eye, and you can get a lot of people on them quite quickly. So things like the Whirling Series one place. It's cheap and effective does the job, and it looks kind of nice as well. So, where would it be good though? I want it kind of to be its own thing in the park, so I don't want it to be just squashed in there. Kind of want it to sit flat with the ground. There's many places you can do these things. Nope. You know what? There we go. That looks quite nice. Just kind of gently in there, above the legs. Yeah, I like that. That'll do. It's not too cramped. That's usually what I use them anyway. So there we go. Now I can, what I usually do is have a little queue in here. And I want this just to be open topped. I don't want it to, actually, yeah, I build the canvas edging, but I want it to be open topped. So you get the traditional kind of theme park. Here. And then we'll come down over here. Maybe another food court or something. Toilet I build there. Yeah, I don't want to cram everything. So I want it to be look a little bit like it's all really supposed to be. There we go. That's nice. You can walk around that area and see that. Oh, you know what? I've just realised. I've just got to grab a cable quickly. Bear with me. To apologise. The laptop is just about to die. It is take that as a little live update, can't we? So, where were we? You know what? I might be able to get this level done in one sitting. Let me see how much time. I've only got about half an hour left, so maybe not. But I'll wrap it up. I'll probably wrap it up in about half an hour's time. Just when I've built a few extra little bits and bobs in there. How are the handymen doing? They're patrolling the areas well enough. That's okay. And I did say, didn't I? I said I wanted something to kind of peek out of here, but I think this area is a bit too busy now. So I don't want to make it any more packed in. But that's okay. This kind of feels a bit like. I really like this level as well. It's nice. It does feel like a genuine little theme park. I like that. Somewhere tucked away in the English countryside. Maybe Isle of Wight or somewhere like that. It's cool. I like it. And you know what? Let's see. I think what we're missing now. I've just built that little roller coaster here. Could do with something possibly like a thrill ride. I am going to build that suspended coaster here. I'm going to build the mine ride over there, and it will just go underground and pop up around here and around there. I want it to be kind of like an underground ride, so that will take up some of that area. I will have go-karts as well, I think, because who doesn't like going on go-karts, you know? Ah, my friend, 8-Bit Josh. Ah, is the game audio too loud? Oh, I turned it down a bit. I can turn it down. I can turn it down even more. Why did I just click that? I did have it quite low in the mix, but I did just walk away from the mic a minute ago. Was that the moment you meant, or is it still too loud? Where is it? Here we go. But there we go. Oh yeah, that is loud. My apologies. My apologies. There we go. How's that? How's that? Sorry, I didn't even scroll down there to see that. That should sort it out hopefully a little bit. Anyway, welcome along, Josh, my man. If you're looking for any Planet Coaster videos, I tell you, this is probably what inspired me to go and play through a bit of this, because I haven't had the time to get into Planet Coaster. Josh runs a really good channel with a lot of Planet Coaster material on there, and built some really crazy, wicked designs, which I do enjoy checking out in my spare time. So head over there as well. You can probably message him on the chat. He'll be there to show you some of his rides. The point of view rides that he does are really cool as well. Enjoy that. But this is kind of old school Planet Coaster, I guess, isn't it? So anyway, let's crack back on. Is that still? You know what? I can still hear that coming out fairly loud. How's that? How's that? There we go. There we go. Right, let's get that down a little bit more. It is a very loud game, I do admit. That is true. I kind of sit roughly about like here when it's when I'm not constructing or looking at stuff. So let's bring that down a bit more. How about there? I think that's about right. I mean, I've got it quite low on my speakers, so let me know how that works out for you. Let's see. Let's get building again, I think, because we've got 800. Yeah, the goal is 1300 here, so not far off now. Not far. Way much better. 2 thumbs up. Thanks, Josh. You know what? I'm going to name the next ride after you, my friend. I'll have to think of something witty though, or something kind of good rather than something crap. So, by all means, if you have anything you want it named, let me know. Let's see. Let's see what would work. Let's see what would work. It needs to be a coaster, but I could tie it in with kind of retro games, perhaps, since you are 8-bit Josh. Let's see. What is a retro game with aeroplanes in? Afterburner. 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 Oh, what was up? Was it you had the volume too low on your stream? I haven't had a chance to catch up on that today. Actually, I've had a problem with my plumbing as well. That's in my house. Yeah, it was too loud. No one could hear the game. Oh, you were talking too loud. Oh. Well, yeah. What mic are you using? Have you got the snowball as well, or is it somebody else who's got the snowball? It's funny, isn't it? Like, you got to sit just at the right distance away from it to get it to work properly, or to get it to sound right. I hope it's not coming across too loud on my side. So I'll keep the volume down on the other games. I know my Diablo one was a little bit loud the other day as well. So anyway, I keep talking about constructing. yeah. I think we've got the same mics in that case. Oh no, we don't. No. What have I got? I got blue snowball. Blue snowball. So whatever that is. I think, is it different in America? Are they called something different? I don't know. I know this one is the blue snowball over here. So. Oh no, you've got the upgraded one, haven't you? You've got the what's it called? You know what I mean. You know what I mean, mate. Anyway. So this will be. I will name this after you, my friend. Same company. There we go. It's real-time chat. How about that? Real-time chat. That's how I like it. So yeah, I think the only 8-bit, well not 8-bit, the only retro game that springs to mind that involves aeroplanes, in my mind, is Afterburner. This doesn't really look like Afterburner because the planes are kind of a bit big and chunky, but I think that's a good name. I think that will do. That will do. And what I want this to do is kind of come up here, and I want it to get a large enough drop to do some helixes around here, come down, do a helix around here, maybe potentially dive around here and come back, basically. So I want it to be like an actual suspended coaster, kind of flying suspended, as the name implies. So let's get up a little bit higher, I think, and let's come down over here. Yeah, so I was saying, I'm having, to those of you who know me and those of you who don't know me, I've just recently bought a house with me and my girlfriend, and we're having some problems with what the people had installed in the house. It's a little bitty bungalow tucked away just outside of Brighton. We used to have a little flat in Brighton. We needed more space for my band and for our dogs. So now we've got this kind of small, it's not small, it's actually a lot bigger than our old place. Lots of bedrooms and lots of DIY. But we're just finding out all sorts of kind of rogue buildery tricks that they'd pulled on the place. Which isn't good. Our shower is leaking through to my office currently. So I've got to get on that at the weekend. I've spent half of the morning trying to investigate where this leak is coming from. And now I've found it, I just need to fix it. But, you know, more important things at hand, like streaming Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 while I've got a leak going on. But just don't use the shower. Just don't use the shower for a day. It'll be fine. That's what I'll tell my girlfriend. She'll understand, surely. Let's come around here, and then I'll helix up and come around here, and then I'll helix down around here. So like a nice little loop. And you've got to get a bit of speed on these. So this should do nicely. Let's come around here just like that. Just bring it in nice and tight. Actually, you know what? Let's throw it in like that. And I think if I come across here, we should be able to go. Oop, no, helix up. No, not down. Helix up. That's going to hit the ride. Come across there like that. And helix up. Come along. Helix up. We need a bit more. You know what? We need a bit more height. So we can do this. Let's go up a few more. Come round. Dip down. Boom, boom, like that. And let's go right down. And I'm going to come up this way instead and come around there because it's easier. So let's get right down to the ground with this. Nice kind of sweeping bend. Yeah, that's nice. And we come up here. Yep. Playing games is much more important than showering. I'll see how that one goes down at dinner. But yeah. I'm sure she'll understand. I'm sure she will. Anyone who has a leaky shower and a girlfriend and uses that excuse will know that it's the best excuse to use. Maybe I just I won't tell her about this. Maybe I just won't tell her I'm on this. Maybe I just say I fixed it. It's fine. I fixed it, but you can't shower until tomorrow, just because them's the rules. And I'm sticking to that. That's my excuse. I think that will be too high. If I come along there, no, and then we'll do like a little nice straight piece. That just one more over here, and that's 21. Drop from 28. That will be fine because it's going to be a lowering helix. So then come down, do a nice little drop here. Come along here. Is this going to? Let me just see how close that is to the. Yeah, that's fine. So helix down right. Still too close, perhaps. This is why I don't use these coasters too much. They are a little bit finicky to use. But it's okay. It will rattle past there and it will look kind of nice. There we go. They're because they've got to be above a certain height above everything. Yeah. That's right. See, that's a perfect excuse, isn't it? Just a day. It needs a day to recover from the fixing. Yeah, that works. That isn't a going down one. I need it to be. So helix down right as well, and it should just. That's it. That'll clatter nicely past there. Then we'll come up and around here. Is it going to look aesthetically pleasing though? For my first go back on this game in years, I'm going to say yes. I could do like a nicer curve out there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that for the sake of aesthetics. Let's bring that round. Come along. There we go. If I can get that to marry along, that's too high. Let's go along here and drop down a little bit. There, come there and round there. That's it. That looks much nicer, doesn't it? There we go. And what did I miss? What did I miss, Josh, in the last live stream anyway? How's the sci-fi zone coming on? I know the last zone I'd watched, the last episode, was your last live stream. Congratulations for your 200 subscribers as well. The last one I watched was your yearly channel update live stream, I think. But congratulations on the 200. Congratulations. Let me know if you've got anything planned or for the 200 episode. I will keep my eyes peeled for that. I am interested to see what happens. So let's come along here. And let's helix up right here, because this will look nice. Helix up right. There we go. Can I get... it's just too low. So let's come up. Let's just come up one here. Let's come up two. There, one. Link it there. And helix up right. There we go. I think that will... Yeah, I need to come along one more. So let's go up one more. Come along. And come along here. And I'll helix down to get the speed again. Finished up the sci-fi area. We're starting on the pirate area. Good. Good. I have plenty of piratey names to be offering you for suggestions, by the way, in case you need them. Following up with my Overboard, what is it? My Overboard Ode that I did the other day. Overboard is a great name for a pirate theme ride, if you need one. And am I going to be able to get that to come in as I want it to? Let's go one more. Helix down, helix down. There we go, perfect. That's lovely. That's exactly what I wanted to do. And I'll come in under here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to hit the pavement, aren't I? That's a shame. So, how am I going to get over here? Have I got enough speed to do a little link? I kind of want to go underground. That's what I want to do. And that's what I'm going to do. Let's go down here. Suspended swinging. Under here. Boom, 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 boom. You need quite a bit of land to actually go under because it needs a big drop. So let's do that. Come out here. And then I'll do a nice little kind of loopy turn into it. Hopefully this will be kind of exciting enough for people. Them peeps. And what has it got to be at? It's got to be at 10.5, so it's not far off. Just needs to be... Let's go up to save having to destroy any more land. Come along here like that. There we go. Oh, yes, Ode to a Piss Pirate. That was it. That was it. Yeah. That was one of the first PS1 games I've done in a long time, actually, since the Worms one. So I need to do a few more PS1 ones. Oh, you know what? I've got another show planned that I'm keeping under wraps, but I will be bringing out next Friday. Keep your eyes peeled for that as well. It's going to involve the PS1, Mega Drive, and all other games consoles, retro and new. But it's something different, and I hope you enjoy it. It's something that I've been working on this week, when I should have been doing some more DIY, you know. But yeah, it's something I'm quite kind of excited to release. So stay tuned for that, and I'll drop a few hints to what it is in the week. I'm going to keep this queue above here like this, and just so I can put something under here. I'm probably going to put some go-karts under here, have a little course, just run its way right through there. And in the meantime, this should become pavement again, just like so. I'm going to get this on the test because I need to crank up the viewing numbers as well. Oh, there we go. Yeah, those planes look cool. I'm going to try and make this, try and tie this all in a little bit more. The color themes, color schemes are a little bit kind of crazy at the moment, so I'm going to probably change this a little bit, I reckon. I'm going to try and get that to tie in with this a little bit more. I like the green. I like this kind of green. Looks kind of cool. But I will kind of get that to marry up and look a little bit nicer. No, that's not pleasing for my OCD. I wanted that to kind of be nice and follow the floor. But what are you going to do? What I will, you know what? What will look cool? Oh, got a bit of dog fluff in my mouth now from the floor. That's brilliant. I was doing some hoovering earlier as well. You know, life of a rock and roll star. And I've displaced a lot of the dog's fur. We've got Pekingese and French Bulldogs, and they're hairy, both of them. Here we go. No, in my mind that looked a lot better than it does now. This looks horrible. Get rid of that. It looked nice in my mind. It kind of... No, it looks horrible. I was going to put a little bridge over there. That would have been cool. But it doesn't look nice. I don't like it. It's not staying. Well, which... Oh, this... Oh, yeah, this one over here. Yeah, I like that too. Good. Good on you, Josh. I'm glad you like it. And I'm going to call this 8-Bit Josh's Afterburner. That sounds much better than Afterburner. That sounds much better than Afterburner. Afterburner just sounded a bit naff and no one would have got the reference. Now with your full name attached, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be the best coaster ever. I bet this is going to be well extreme now. No, it's perfect. It's in the 6s, etc. Yes, yes, lovely. There we go. That worked out. That worked out perfectly. Just for live camera. How about that? 8-Bit Joshes. 8-bit Joshes. Oh, expletive bit Joshes. I pushed it higher on that. Didn't mean to do that. 8-bit 6. Fuck's sake. My keyboard is horrendous, by the way. It's a wireless keyboard, and it came with the PC, and I should really upgrade it. But you know, 8-bit Josh. 8-bit Joshes. After burner. How about that? There we go. Let's do that before I make any more mistakes with the keyboard. I should turn my volume up a little bit. I can't hear it all that well. I'll do that later, not right now. Okay, that's looking good. That's cool. It comes around there nicely. I mean, I should probably build something here, like a little kind of surround for it. But I'm going to wait until I put the go-karts underneath it, and then I'll kind of integrate that into there. Oh, you know what? I am getting the message down there, but they only show up for a second virtually. That's why I'm missing all those. But yeah, that looks good. So let's try and marry all this up then, shall we? Get it looking a little bit more kind of aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Is there any colours that you would like, perhaps, my man Josh? You colour it. You colour it. Why not? Save me the job. I'll tell you what, I'll bring up the list and we'll have a look. We'll see what's going to look nice, and then you can shout out when you like it, when you don't. I think purple probably is a little bit garish. So is the red. The red doesn't really tie in with anything. Let's change this. Yeah, the dark. You know what? Dark purple kind of looks kind of cool. The red though, I'm not feeling. I'm not feeling that either. Yellow kind of looks nice. That would tie in with the Sun Wheel and Wurlitzer, and that's okay. That's okay. Dark blue or purple? Yes, I think that is dark purple. How about that? That's your that's the in-between, I guess. What about proper? That's dark pink. That looks kind of nice. Bright purple. Okay, right. What are you saying? I like it with the yellow. So you're saying the purple or dark purple or dark pink? I wait with bated breath. I'm going to go... I'm going to sew... I like it with yellow. Yeah, what? The dark purple? Or... I'm going to... Dark pink? No, where is it? Bloody normal purple. Dark purple, dark purple, dark purple. Yes, yes, yes. There we go, there we go. Yeah, no, yeah, that's good. I think that looks good, innit? That looks cool. Innit? There we go. I referenced my own name for a second. That's good. Yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, it comes nicely down here. It's a shame, you know. It's a shame. It's a shame it can't be ridden point of view style. You know. Let's just see what it looked. I have to imagine what it would look like, I guess. What was it? The first game that I remember doing, that Theme Park World. If you remember that, or if anyone remembers that. There we go. Kind of comes up there nicely, swings around there. You get the nice swing as it comes down the helix. Goes round the spook house, up around here, comes along, helix is down there, past this. You'd never get this past building regs, this park. It would be terribly dangerous. There'd be like people swinging into here and crawling across the grass and falling in that hole. God, it would be a nightmare. It's like the time they opened up the London Zoo. They used to do these nights where you could go in the London Zoo and get pissed. And so people would get pissed and go in the London Zoo and like insult the monkeys and things and shout at the animals, and it was traumatizing to the animals, and it wasn't a good idea, but it made London Zoo a lot of money. So they don't do those nights anymore, I don't think, but they you know, it wasn't a clever idea. Oh yeah, RCT2, you could do that as well. That's true. It looked a lot better than Theme Park World. Theme Park World, did you ever play Theme Park World, Josh? It was a bullfrog game. It has a bit of charm. A lot of people don't really like it, but it has nostalgic charm to me. You could ride the rides on there, but it was all clunky and messy and crappy. It was on... What could you get it on? You could get it on PS2 PS2. They brought out a port of it to PS2 later, but it was PC originally. And I think it may be on PS1 as well. So yeah. But yeah, RCT3 was probably the best version of it to date, apart from, of course, Planet Coaster. And God knows what Atari are doing with the other, well, Roller Coaster Tycoon. Whatever it is. Roller Coaster Tycoon World, isn't it? Yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon World. Just an abomination. I don't even know. I haven't looked on that page for a long time. I guess it's just sunk to oblivion. You don't see it mentioned on any of the RCT threads. Yeah, the original theme park as well. Did you have that for PC? I had that on Mega Drive, and I loved that game to death on Mega Drive. I really loved that game. Yeah, my roller coaster kind of pales in comparison to Hurricane. This was built by Mayan, who is the custom builder of this scenario. Lovely scenario, by the way. I'm a bit out of date with building my roller coasters. Mine look a little bit crap compared to his at the moment. Theme Park World. Yeah, Theme Park World was a port of the original PC version. Did you have the original theme park, the one that was like top-down graphics, isometric, where you couldn't move it around? Is that the one you had? Because the original Bullfrog one was like 96 maybe, or 95, because the ports to the Mega Drive and SNES were completely different to the actual game because of the graphical capabilities. But yeah, I really enjoyed those games, to be honest. I was a big fan of them. It was a little bit of a shame, you know, on the Mega Drive, you could actually go to, when you went to different parks, the graphics changed. Like in Australia, it was different. Like the rides you got were different, and the grass was different, and the people were different. But I only had the PlayStation port of the original, other than the Mega Drive one. When you moved to a different land, it didn't change at all. It was exactly the same park. It was really annoying. But yeah, it may have been different on the PC. I didn't have it on PC. So anyway, all this doodling around, I'm not actually gaining any people in the park. So what I should be doing is building some rides. Up to 900. I've got to get 400 more by the end of the year. So how about, I could probably do with a few more gentle rides in here, just to negate this drop that I'm getting. Top tower. That was just a standard one. And I'm going for a kind of feel of like small English theme park with this. Top down one. Yeah, that would be, there we go, the original 94. There you go, there we go. My man with the info. So that was the original for the PC, and if you get a chance, I'm going to do a video on the original, or the port that I had on the Mega Drive, and I'll show off some of those levels as well. Not a playthrough, a humorous video, if I may. See how humorous it is when I'm finished with it. But yeah, that's worth a shot as well. If you ever fancy having a go on that, I'd recommend that. You can do some cool things like crash the go-karts, which I found out. If you click the, what's it called, the track, you can kind of blow it up and people crash. You can do it on the PC port as well, you know. It's quite funny. So let's see. I'm just going to call this, like I say, I'm going for kind of like a small English theme park vibe with this. So I'm just going to call this Observation Tower, just because it is an observation tower. And you know what? No, I'm going to call it Top Deck. Oh, was he? I didn't know that. Was he part of the Bullfrog team then, Molyneux? I know he's done some... what did he do? Populous? Was Molyneux on Populous? He did Fable, yeah, I know. He did Fable. Yeah, I didn't know he was on there. I didn't know he was on the... If he did the Bullfrog team, didn't know that. That's a fun fact. Or if he helped out with it, how he helped out with it. Top Deck. You know, kind of like a card. There we go. That's rectified. Getting the down slowing guests. My video game knowledge is very inextensive, by the way. I'm woefully uneducated in these things, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. What I want to do to make this look kind of a little bit cooler, I might build like a little tunnel here. See if that looks any good, like a tall tunnel that it'll go through, like suspended tunnel. It might look really crap, so I might not do that, but I might try that out later on in the game. I also want to get this to link round to over here, because we haven't got as much space, and people need to be able to walk. They need to have somewhere to go. Right, let's get that over here, and let's get that over there. What's it now? It's 6:30 now. How long would it take to April, May, June, July, August, September, October? Yeah, I think I will probably have to cut this stream short at some point. I gotta go and change the dogs over, but I'm not gonna end it just yet. I think I'll give it another good, maybe 2 months. Let's say April, May, June. Then we have July, August, September, October. 4 more months left to finish off the other one. So that'll be like a half-hour stream or something. Gonna get a chance. And so yeah, I'll probably build up that. That's what I'll do in the next one. Won't do that just yet. Oh, look, somebody's taking a picture of the 8-bit Josh ride, and he's carrying nothing, and he's saying nothing. Watching 8-bit Josh's afterburner. That he is. You know what? I want to see if he doesn't even have a favourite ride. He's only been on one ride. He's literally just here to take pictures. What a dinlo. His favourite ride is the house on the haunted hill. Just you wait until you go on there. Yeah, Josh's 8-bit afterburner, chappie. You might change your mind. It might blow your tiny little mind. Who knows? So I think probably got enough like gentle rides now. It would be a good time to build. What have we got? A corkscrew roller coaster. That'd be kind of cool. I could build like a loop and return kind of thing. It's April now. How far through April? 7th of April. What would be good? Oh no, yeah. What I said I was going to build, and I didn't build, was the underground coaster. What's it called? Mine train roller coaster. Going to have it come up here, dip out of there, dip out of here, loop around here, and do that. Let's do that. Let's build one more roller coaster in this playthrough, and then the next one I'll build, kind of just finish off the park in the last one, and I'll just kind of zoom out and see what looks nice and what doesn't look nice. It's all a little bit, the colours are all a little bit crazy at the moment, but it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, let's build a mine train. That's what I want. What have we got here? These are some. Where are the ones I had on the other game? I don't think I've saved them on here. Oh no, it's the other one, not the mine train. It's the pre-rendered one. I've heard Afterburner is the best ride. Well, it's funny you should say that, Josh, because yeah, it's a pretty banging ride, isn't it? Let's see if anyone else is thinking about it. You're just watching Hurricane. More than 4, top deck, Hurricane, Nyctophobia. Yeah, I need to build the path over here so it joins round, and then people will be able to get onto it easier. And I'm going to build this fairly large. I want it to come up here. Just have it so it kind of builds up here and then maybe ducks under the Wurlitzer. Don't know if I'm going to have enough room to do that. I think it's going to have to come down here, loop up round there, loop up round here, and then appear again round here. I want it to be mostly underground, this one. Let's start building here. What you can do with this as well, this is a cool little tip I've found, is to come up here, and if you have long enough carriages, you can do a little turn like that, and without it being lifted, and then continue the lift round the next bit, and it will push it round to meet it, if you see what I mean. So I want it to go below. Is it going to go below the path? It might not go below there, but it might go below the Wurlitzer if I stop just before there. No, that won't work. This will look nice if I can get it right. Here we go. There we go, and it will just duck right under here. Boom, straight underground. Duck this down and keep this over here. There we go, there we go. Nice and underground. And that will give us a nice bit of speed to bosh it up round here. So let's... Nope, wrong way. I always get those the wrong way. That's sloping outwards. There we go. And that's... needs to go down a little bit more. Down, down. This is going to be very, very fast. But doesn't matter because I haven't got anything else coming underground here. Come up round here. And it's going to hurtle up around... Oh, that's... Oh yeah, you can't build the slilted round up, going up corner things on this. You can only have the helixes. So let's go helix here. Come up. We're only at 1.5. We need to go diagonal and up, I think. Boom, boom. Yeah, because it's in the way of the footpath. So how about there? Now we can kind of pillar it off. Boom, 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 round, round, round. And it's going to look like it's just appeared out of here. Let's get it up a little bit higher. How much more can I get before I hit the ground? 1, 2. No, don't want it there. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Come out there. And I'll just bring this down. There we go. This will look nice. It'll just kind of peep over the hill. Over the hill and away. And around there like that. Lovely. That's exactly what I was looking for. And that will just come in nicely like that. And now I need to actually go down. I could potentially have this... No, I want to keep it so I don't have to wreck the ground. Then we'll go down just here so you can't see it. This is going to be very fast, but that's what we want. 6, 4... Bring it over here. Okay. And this should bring in a lot more guests as well. Coming towards the end of April. Well, it's getting a little bit messy. I can't see what's going on here. And then I want to creep up around here as well. Come up. What is that? It's at 10. So maybe if I peek it just here. Raise your lower land first. Come along. There. Down like so. And yeah, this would be a health and safety nightmare. Come along here like so. That's too high. Okay, let's come down. Will that work? Will that come just nicely under there? It will, but I'm going to have to duck away a little bit of this. You know what would look nicer? Or better? If I came out kind of the other side. It won't work. It won't work. It's got to come out here. It's got to come out here. Nope, needs to go up a little bit. Park with the best roller coasters. Why, thank you, awards man. Let's go up, 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 up. Across, across. And yeah, let's do this. Loop it. Will this work? Come out like that. Out like this. Am I going to have enough to turn? No, it's too tight. I'll build the path in there for the sake of making this nice, because this path's a bit unaesthetically pleasing to me anyway. And as long as I can go underneath, yeah, I can. There we go. So then we'll do this. Just better build this before everyone gets stuck here and starts complaining. Up. Join there. There we go. Lovely. And then we hurtle around at that corner. If that's going too fast, I'll have to change that. Now I've built that, I've got more room though, haven't I? Gonna have to destroy this again. Never mind. Could I? Yeah. I'm going to change this. I'm going to come leaping over here instead. There we go. How about that? And then come down here. And then go underground again. There we go. There we go. Let's turn round. There, up. Ooh, let's have a larger corner to negate the speed a little bit. There, this would be good. And I better just build this path back again. What can I do with this to get it to fit under? I know what I'll do. Let's delete this. Then we can have a nice bridge going over it. How about that? Look at all these people who are stuck here being sick. No, that doesn't look good. Let's build the bridge up here. Good thing the roller coaster isn't running. No, I've changed my mind again. We're going to go under. We'll go underneath here. Let's have this under here. So we go down. Down. Little... Can't do that. Take that. Like so. Footpath in the way. Okay, let's go down one more. Down. And let's go down again. And then I should just be able to nip underground here. This path is frustrating. Did have its limitations, this game, is kind of seeing everything which you need to do. So look, now I need to go see through rides. And need to pull that down one more. There we go. Now we go underground. And we pop back up over here. Take that down. A little bit of a palaver. Take that down. Take that down. And we go underneath here. And we'll make this look like kind of like it was meant to be there. Let's get rid of this and let's make this. I'll make this into kind of like a little kind of old-timey, miney kind of thing bit over here. Just to tie it in with the mine ride. But not to theme it. So you lot, I know you've been stuck up here forever. What can you do? There we go. What a convoluted track pathing. Oh, you know what else would be cool here? Is if we did a ride photo section as well there. Just to top that off. And I may even build like a whole platform and tunnel this area. Like just one over this bit so it looks like it's going under a tunnel. Probably will do that. Let's throw this down. Underground again. Come along here. Underground. 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 Finish this ride off. Ride it. And then we'll be done. Boom, boom, boom. And there we go. That's it. Just a dead end there. The coaster ends. You'll die in a black hole. Raise or lower. Where are we? Right, we're going to cut across now. Now we've got to go right back down. This is going to be very, very fast, this section. Come along here. Over here. Bring it back. And bank it this way, I think. Bank, bank, bank. Come up here. Bring it out in this corner. If I can. One more and that'll be nice. And on the side of the park, here we go. Will that look... You know what, I could make that look a little bit nicer. If I just spin it round. How fast is this going to be going? Let's see. That bit might prove to be a bit too extreme. But we shall see. We shall see. What about over... Oh, there we go. Bring that down. Bring that down. Oh, this is really deep underground now. Here we go. And then come up. Round. Round here. There we go. That should make it up there, I think. 10. 12. And then just make a nice little kind of curve back into where it's supposed to be. And just to marry up with the path, or the floor rather, I'll do a little bit of that. There we go. Let's... I want to have at least 2 carriages on here, so let's make sure we've got a long enough platform, and then we'll have a look at this ride. You know, I should probably name this. I could name this Rawhide, couldn't I? Just in a nod to your park, Josh, and the ride that I named as well. But I'm not going to. I'm going to think of something over the break. I'm going to leave this ride open for naming once I have tested it and checked it works and isn't too extreme. We're in June now, so I'm going to get 300 more guests. June. In July, I'll start advertising. I could easily do it probably without advertising if I added some more rides over there, but just to make sure we don't fail the mission after all this time. Comes down there. Comes out there. It's not going too fast actually at this point. It's okay. It dips down there. Didn't actually build any helixes in the ride, but never mind. Comes up here. There we go. It's perfect. Perfectly broken. Needs to be... needs to actually have a lift hill up here by the looks of things. Let's build it so it goes up higher up here and runs down lower, shall we? Can we do that? Would that give it more momentum? Let me think about that for a second. Could essentially go up higher there, couldn't it? But I don't really want it to. I think the best course of action is just to put a few lift hills on there, and then it will come to here and it will just kind of trundle down there. Would have liked it to have been a bit larger, but what I can do for that is up the speed of the lift hill to give it a little bit more oomph, and as it goes through there it'll push it along. Usually don't like to have any more lift hills after that, but like I say, I'm a little bit rusty with my building, so bear with it. It's only the beginning of June in there anyway. Right, there we go. Goes down there. Pings along that little bit there. And the main bit I'm interested in is as it comes up to the next section. So this bit I'll have like loads of barrels around and make that look interesting in the next one. And this bit I'll leave open so it's like a different mine. So let's have that as kind of black area here. Make it look kind of like a different part of the mine, yes. 9 kilometers an hour down. And loops back in. Let's just check what that comes out at. And then we'll say goodnight. So, thank you for everyone who's joined me in the stream. We had the rides named earlier. Debo's Dippers. We've got Josh's ride over here. 8-Bit Josh's Afterburner. And to everybody else who's followed the streams that I've been doing recently as well. If you've enjoyed this episode, do consider subscribing, as usual, now onto the channel stuff, and let me come in it, if you haven't heard before. You can go and check out my channel. There's a little bit down in the right-hand corner. You can subscribe if you want to see more of these. I'm going to be playing through all these custom campaigns, I think, as and when I get the time. And if you're in the mood for something a bit different, why not check out my O2 series? Video game meets poetry. How about that? Yes, very, very, well, I'm not going to explain it to you. You've just got to watch it, basically. So, until next time, I'm going to save this before I make any more mistakes. A thank you and a good night. Save again. Right.